I'm running super late today, like an hour and a half late. I'm very sorry about that. Uh, but I'm on now. So here we go. If you're wondering why I'm late, I have a very good reason. Um, why am I late? Um, I am late uh, because I was working on a tutorial. Okay. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. I gotta respond to that person there. Oh, I should connect to my chat just in case I'm talking to anyone. Okay, good. I'm not talking to anyone. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm getting distracted. Okay, so let's go to makers. Let's post something good. Making a new tutorial for Remake.js, a web app framework, or live coding framework. I'll say 12, say 1 p.m. EST. Whoa, people came. Cash Bear, Cycle Motion, Lurks, how's it going? I am just sharing the stream with a few people. I am very late today. I worked on a tutorial for Remake earlier this morning, and it took a lot longer than I was expecting. But I'm happy with how it turned out. If anyone's interested in watching me do a tutorial for like 30 minutes on Remake, I go over exactly how to make a Trello clone using Remake, and I'll send it to you right now. Okay, live coding, um, new tutorial for Remake.js, and I'll just put that. Okay, so I posted that. Let's see. I need to post on Work in Progress chat, and I need to post in Slack, and I need to post on Facebook, and then I should be good to get started. Okay, Facebook, let's see. Working on Remake.js, an awesome web app framework. Come join us from 12:30 to 3:30 to see a brand new tutorial on how to use it. Boom, shared. Close that. We'll post this, and we'll post in here, I think. And let's be friendlier about it. So, hi everyone. I'm live coding for the last time this week, I think. From 12:30 p.m. EST for about 3 hours. Stop by if you want to chat or get a tutorial on a web app framework I'm building. Okay, good. That's good. And now I'll go to Telegram and I'll post something there real quick. Let's see. Hey guys. Working on my custom, my web app, my custom, yeah, I'll say custom web app framework. Again, the live stream is up now. Adonis Walker, how are you doing? Welcome back. I think you were on a few days ago. Remake.js. Live stream is up now, and I'll be streaming for about 3 hours. Come by if you want to chat. And post that. Okay, cool. So I think that's everywhere I need to post. So welcome everyone to the chat. Yesterday, I got this message on Product Hunt that says, question, what is this framework for? Does it help you to focus? What is the main goal? And I responded, and I told this guy, I don't know what this flag is. I wonder what this flag is. But I told him what Remake is about, and he seemed interested. So I asked him if he wanted a tutorial, and he said he was interested. So I actually spent some of yesterday and some of today putting together a tutorial based on what we did yesterday. So yesterday we built this Trello clone, which turned out pretty good. I'm like really, really happy with it. It was pretty easy to build using Remake. And all the data saving works. You can reorder items in each stack. You can change the position of the stack. You can add new stacks. You can add new items. You can change the text of each item. And everything just saves automatically. It's like a really simple, easy to use web app. I'm pretty proud of it. It only took us a few hours to build yesterday, and I rebuilt it this morning in about a half an hour, and I made a tutorial about it. So I think it's uploaded now. Yeah, I think this is just half an hour. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just rename this, I think, if I can. Can I? Am I not logged in as the right user? 11:33. 11 minutes ago. I think this should be it. So we'll say Remake.js Trello clone. Tutorial, building a Trello clone in 30 minutes. That sounds pretty good, right? I don't know, I think it sounds pretty good, right? Okay, so let's just confirm. Yep, this is the right one. Okay, so if you guys are interested, you can go here and you can watch, I don't know. It's like a lot to invest, I know. It's a good 30 minutes of your time. But you'd pretty much learn everything you need to know about Remake and how to use it to build a web app. So I'm going to send this to this guy. Sebastian13 and Commander Root, how's it going? How are you guys doing? I am a little bit tired today. I've been thinking about Remake nonstop, but hopefully I'll find some stuff to work on. If you guys have any ideas for web apps I could build, let me know. I made a tutorial, by the way, for Remake.js. I have the link right here. If you're curious in it and you don't see it in chat, let me know and I'll send it to you. Oh, I don't need to download this. I already have it. Oh no, I'm downloading something I don't need. Okay, let's cancel this. Okay. And go to the downloads folder. Okay, and we'll just paste the title that I had. Oh, I don't have it anymore. Okay, so I'll paste this, and I think I'm going to upload this to YouTube so that people can use it, or yeah, view it. Can't be used. What? Why not? Okay, let's try again. JS clone. Oh, it's the exclamation point. What? Fewer characters? Really? What's wrong with it? Oh, it's the... Okay. It was the colon. Okay, cool. So, yeah, I guess I'll go to YouTube, and you guys can see how much I love Dota, a video game, because it's all I get recommended. Dota, or... Oh, there's only 3 Dotas. Okay, so... I'm going to create a video, upload a video. Select this file, and we'll just be uploading it in the background while I'm working on other stuff. Okay, and then I think I'll send this link to this guy, and I'll say, awesome. I made a tutorial for you that shows everything you need to know. I made a tutorial that I made a tutorial of why is it so hard? It's like really hard to think about like how to phrase things sometimes. But I feel like simple is better, right? I made a tutorial for you. It goes over how to build a full web app using Remake. Yes, in 30 minutes. I hope you like it. Okay, and I'll post that. So hopefully he likes it. He posted this 19 hours ago, so I feel like that's a pretty good response time. Okay, so let's close this. And I don't know. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm kind of like open today because I don't really know exactly. I don't know exactly what I'm working on. There's like a million things I could work on, but I don't know. I'm like a tiny bit tired. Okay, so let's see. I got all this stuff. I guess I could organize my to-dos a little bit. Yeah, this is a big issue right now. So like Remake.js is really good at editing data really quickly, like adding it, removing it, but it's not so great at, hey, slow cool. So Remake.js isn't so good right now at editing like individual items. So like if you have like a list of to-dos or something, or like a list like this, right? And you wanted to like just edit a single stack at once. So you wanted like this stack to have its own page. Right now, you could do that. There's a thing called save path. I mean, of course, you could just do it like manually if you did like a lot of the logic yourself. But the whole point of Remake is that you don't really have to do any of the logic yourself. So yeah, I feel like this is a problem I need to solve. Right now, I'm kind of thinking like, so there's this like data save attribute, and you can call like a function with it. And by default, it's just the default save function, and that's just going to post all the data to like /save. But I have this alternate syntax that lets you pass in a path. So say you're like editing a single stack, right? And say it's the second stack in the list. You could be like stacks dot one. And so that's going to be the second stack in the list. And so when you trigger this save function, it's going to know to edit the data at this path, right? So it's going to look up. So in your data, right? So like if your data is like whatever, then it's going to look up like data, and then stacks, and then one, like that. So this syntax will be made into this syntax so that you can like look it up, and then so you're going to get like existing data, and then your new data will like replace whatever's in here. So you can say like this, new data. So like whatever comes from the function. Yeah, something like that. So I don't know. It's like a little bit It's kind of fine because, so like what you can do, I guess, is like, so if you're on the main page, right, and you have like a list of things, so say you have a list of things, and then you want to like edit one of these things. So actually these should be anchor tags. So you want to edit one of these things. We're going to have like the href set to, let's say like stack slash, and then it's going to be like 0, 1, and 2. And so you'll be able to get the, you know, like your URL bar is going to look like this, for example, when you click on, you know, one of these links, it's going to look like this, for example. And then you can just get this parameter, right? So you'll just be able to have access to this parameter in your template, and so you could fill that in here. But the problem is that if your original stacks can be reordered, you know, like if we go back here, we can totally reorder these, right? How are we going to recompute the URL? I guess it's pretty simple. I mean, all we would really have to do is have like a syntax for the watch function that's like slightly different than the existing one. So we'd have like data watch viable clan member. How's it going? What are you up to? What are you? Yeah, so yeah, I think Svelte is a great idea. It's kind of in line with Remake.js, or sorry, React.js, Vue.js. It's very similar to all of the front-end frameworks that are out there in terms of like the syntax and the way you componentize things and you know use composition to put together an entire interface, you know, one piece at a time. Remake.js isn't like that at all. Components kind of naturally arise from like what you're attaching data to, and it's like a much like just like more casual, I would say, more casual framework. Like if you want to get started quickly, you want to build a web app quickly, Remake.js is the way to go. If you're like working on a team and no, so like Riot.js is another example where you're storing state separate from the DOM, and then you're like rendering components. I mean, Riot.js is like a smaller library, but it's still pretty similar to what exists out there. If you're curious about like what the syntax for Remake looks like, I can show you, and maybe that'll answer some of your questions. So this is the official documentation. And if we go to like in a simple to-dos app example, you can see this syntax here. It's all data attributes. So we're mixing the DOM with the data. And actually the DOM is like no different than the data. Like this parent element is tagged as a list, as an array. And if you remove this element from the page, that array is going to go bye-bye. It's going to disappear. And then each to-do, so you were rendering like a partial here, so that's this right here. Each to-do has some properties attached to it. So like this text key is set to the to-do text. And if you remove this or you edit this, it's going to be changed in the on the data. So I can like show you some examples. Yeah, it's I think it's pretty good. I can show you something that's pretty cool. So we just built a Trello clone, and we'll go into the thing we just built, and we'll just run our dev server. Yeah, it's like framework Fridays and Thursdays for me, because I work a regular job other days, so I don't really have time for it. But yeah, Thursdays and Fridays. So let's go in here, and I just want to do one quick thing. Oh wait, this is, I have like two very similar projects, but I really want to show this to you before you get bored and head out. Okay, so let's grab this, go into this, go into the stack, go here, and we're just gonna say editable with remove. So I just need to add that quick attribute so that we get the ability to remove these stacks. So you can see like this right here, what I have right here is a Trello clone. And it pretty much supports all of the basic features of Trello. You can remove these columns, you can add items to the column, you can add new stacks, you can reorder these stacks. You couldn't really tell there because they were named the same thing, but we can reorder these. And this was literally built this morning in about a half an hour. All the functionality, that is. The styling was built earlier than that, but you know that also just took like about a half an hour. So this entire web app, which includes saving data, adding stacks, reordering items in the stacks, renaming stacks, renaming the page, renaming the items, all of that was done in about a half an hour. And that's the strength of Remake. And I can show you like what that kind of looks like in the code. So first, I'm going to just enable this little like helper thing I have that'll show the data on the page. So now if that refreshes, so right here we're going to see the actual data on the page. So if I delete that and I delete this, we're going to get a lot less data. If I delete some of, oh, I can't delete those items yet, but okay, so like we can edit these items, right? Let's go into the template for this item. It's called a tack, and we have this data attribute. So Remake.js is all about data attributes. One data attribute will give you the ability to edit an item. One data attribute will turn it into a key value pair of data. Very, very powerful data attributes. This data attribute makes it editable with that inline edit area you saw. And we're going to just say with remove, we're just going to add this little flag to it. And that'll give us a remove button. And it's that easy, just get a remove button with Remake. And now we can remove this. And you'll see as we remove it, our data changes over here. So we have the pack name equal to pack. We have the stacks equal to this array. We only have one stack for now, so we just have one stack object here. And then we have the name of the stack. We have an array of what we call tacks. Don't ask why we're calling them tacks. But yeah, if we remove that, it's going to update the data here. If we add another stack, it's going to add another object down here. And that's all done with these data attributes. So you can see like this tack has a data attribute called data-o-key. And so that's the part that says this is a key value pair. And then this is the key part of that key value pair. And then this is the value. And this value is coming from the database. So when we load the page or when we display a new item on the page, we just are able to serialize the entire DOM and display it right here. And we make sure that the data that's serialized from the page is always in sync with the backend. So it's constantly, every time a change is made, it'll sync with the backend. And then this is a representation of what the backend data actually looks like. So it's just a very, very quick way of building out a web application. And if you're curious, I'm not saying you are, but if you are, you can look at this tutorial where we build this entire Trello clone in 30 minutes. And I'll post that in the chat. I'm not sure if you're still there. It looks like you are. Yeah, so I mean, I can take you through this again if you want. I think you're you're one of the only people talking right now. Or we could talk about something else. I'm going to talk about React or Vue or Svelte. I honestly think Svelte is pretty cool. Oh, one other really cool thing about if you're curious, if you like Svelte, you'll like Remake for one reason, and that is the bundle size. So the bundle size is kind of big if you're using all the different parts of Remake. And I want to work on that. I want to cut that down as much as possible. But right now, yep, yep, this is the custom framework. I forget how to say your name. You said it's short for CM Griffing, I think. Yeah, okay, good. CM Griffing, cool. For some reason, I keep reading it as Commander. Yeah, but so Svelte, what Svelte will do, it works just like React, right? You get the reactive variables and everything. Oh, like this Griffings? That's awesome. Um, but like Svelte will give you everything that you get with React as far as like components and reactive variables go. Um, but then, when after your bundle is built, it'll take all the parts of the framework out that you don't need. Um, and Remake is good in that respect because even though when you're like editing stuff, right? So like if you're like a user that can edit the page, you need almost the whole framework, unfortunately. But if you're on a read-only page, so say you're on like someone else's, page, you don't actually need to load any of the framework because Remake works primarily with server-rendered web apps. So it just sits on top of a server-rendered web app and helps you add data, remove data, or sorry, delete and remove is the same thing. Move data, edit data, all of that. And so it gives you shortcuts for making a page editable, but the page itself is rendered on the back end, and it doesn't need the framework to render any part of it. So that's the power of Remake. You can create a page that loads incredibly quickly, and then you can add Remake on top of it at the point that you want to make it editable. So if you're curious, if you like Svelte because of that, because the bundle size can be trimmed, you can do that with Remake too. Yeah. So CM Griffing, I don't think you were here yesterday, but we did something pretty cool. So we made this app here using Remake, and it's pretty much a Trello clone. It has most of its basic features of Trello, and you can see you can add new items to each column. You can create new columns. You can reorganize the columns. You can grab an item from one list and add it to another one. And if we refresh this page, all the data stays. It's all just automatically saved for you. And we built that yesterday in like 3 hours total, including the styling. And I actually rebuilt it all from scratch today for a short tutorial. And it took about 30 minutes, while explaining it. And if you want to check it out, I don't know how curious you are about this framework, but you can go here, and it's a short 30-minute tutorial about how we built this Trello clone from the ground up, and pretty much how Remake itself works. Okay, that's fine. There's also documentation, so if you want to look at if you want like a walkthrough of like an example app, you can go to remake.js.com, and then this is the repo. And then if you go to the third step, it has annotated source code. You can also download an example to-dos app and play around with that. And then there's also a quick reference sheet. So that'll teach you these two things: the annotated source code for the simple to-dos app, as well as a quick reference sheet, will teach you everything you need to know about Remake in order to build an app. I think sometimes it's good to follow along with a video for me personally, because I get to see, how things fit together. I think you can kind of do that with the annotated source code. I explain line by line what the app is doing, and this is just a simple to-dos app here, but it's only 28 lines of HTML, and you get all the functionality of a to-dos app. Um, so yeah, that could be useful for you if you wanted to explore the documentation. Okay, so I'm finishing uploading the video to YouTube, so I think I'll finish doing that. Uh, doo, doo, doo. Yeah. So how should I describe this? Remake.js tutorial building a Trello clone in 30 minutes. Using the structure. No. We build a full web app very quickly using a new framework called Remake.js. That's fine for now. Yeah, one thing that Remake is missing right now is user accounts built into the full stack framework. So unfortunately right now we just kind of fake out user accounts with like very basic cookies, but they're not like real like Passport.js type users. So I think that's probably one of the next things I want to work on. Let's go to the YouTube video and see if it's up. I think it doesn't have the quality yet because it's a new video. Okay, so I guess I could start with... So now I have 2 copies of this Trello clone. I'm not sure which one is the most updated. Let's see. So this one, I changed around that. So that looks good. I think there's one thing that I added to this one that I didn't add to the other one. But I'm not sure. No, maybe not. It looks the same. Yeah. Okay, so let's just work off of the task fellow one, and we'll just assume that's the latest. Maintaining all these projects is actually getting... Oh, shoot. I think I just deleted that. I did not mean to delete that. Ay. Okay, let's undelete that. How the fuck? What the heck? How do you undelete something? I guess just like that. Okay. Okay, so let's go into TaskFellow. Hey Flipcoder, how's it going? Thanks for helping out yesterday with the Trello clone. We actually got it working, or I got it working pretty well this morning, so now you can actually reorder the stacks and everything, which is pretty cool. I think I caused an infinite loop on my computer again. Yeah, yeah. So now you can reorder the stacks, and I also got rid of. I think there were like some visual bugs, so I fixed those too. But right now Chrome is panicking, so I gotta shut it down again. I think it's because I keep like deleting a folder that it expects to be there, and I'm being pretty stupid about it. So it doesn't have... no, yeah. Yeah, I'm aware. So yeah, Chrome has its own task manager. But when the UI of Chrome is frozen, then you can't actually access the task manager easily unless you know the shortcut, which I don't. Also, I think it probably wouldn't even have been popped up. It was like literally super frozen. So I got a couple good questions. CM Griffing, no, it doesn't support TypeScript out of the box. If you want to submit a pull request, I'm open to that. But yeah, no, I'm not very familiar with TypeScript, so I didn't add it. And then Flipcoder says, so Remake.js doesn't have a listening hook for changes, even if it's something like file has changed, you want to reload. I'm not sure exactly what you mean by that. So I'm using like some external libraries to reload the server and reload the page. Is that what you're talking about, or are you talking about something internal to the framework? Um, if another user has changed the document, so like if you're working on data at the same time as another user, is that what you're talking about? Yeah, that's something that's not currently supported. Um, it's like Remake.js. So there are a lot of frameworks out there that are really good for like real-time updates and collaborative interfaces. And as of now, Remake.js isn't good at doing that. And it probably won't be good at doing that for the near future. It's mostly focused on like, can you create a like a prototype or like a web app that is compelling to your users without adding like real time to it. And I think there are a lot of apps like that. I think like yeah, I think like Trello can be very useful for people, even if it's not live updating. Obviously, it is better if it's live updating, and I'm not like against adding that, um, but it's definitely not designed for that. I mean, it's designed to work with a server rendered web app, like on top of it, and add like real time features on top of that. Um, so I guess it would be relatively easy to make it work. I guess what you could do is you could like diff the diff the DOM and then send the new HTML from the server that was like updated, and then like add that inline. But I don't know, it'd be kind of complicated. Um, yeah. So yeah, it's definitely not built for that out of the box. But yeah, if you guys have like more questions about Remake, I'm definitely up for answering them. I am not really in the mood for developing new features right now. I'm like pretty tired. So that's why you're asking about the UUIDs and the diffs previously, since that's a good way to handle multi-user. Yeah, no, I think so. I think supporting multi-user is a good goal, but my primary goal with Remake is to keep the framework incredibly simple. So if I can make, or if we can make Remake.js work in real time with multi-user, but also keep the like cognitive overhead very, very low, then I'm all for it. But when you're talking about adding UUIDs like automatically to the page, I'm a little concerned about that because I don't want something to pop up and the user to be confused about it. Right now, the data that's attached to the HTML is exactly the data that's exported. Um, yeah, so yeah, I mean, I think as long as it's all optional, as long as it's like enable UUIDs. But I think it's yeah, I mean, I wrote up something the other day. If you're or not the other day, I wrote it up a couple hours ago. Um, but it's let's see. Brainstorm. Oh yeah, so here. So this little note here is based on your feedback yesterday. Why not generate a unique ID for each item in a list? And then I have some notes here. Um, and basically like before a template was rendered, it would just like look at like each list element, and if it's missing an ID field, then it would add it. And then every time you add a new item to the list, it's gonna make sure that item has an ID. Um, and the reason it would have to like scan the list at the start on the back end is because just in case someone was like prototyping and they added data, they added like filler data or whatever, and that filler data didn't have an ID on it, I would want the ID to be automatically added. Um, but yeah, I mean, there's a lot of moving parts, but I think that could work. I think if that's like an option to like automatically populate list items with IDs, and that's just something you initialize remake with, I think that would be pretty nice. And then you could, when you're saving, you could make sure that those IDs are matching up against each other instead of, using the index of the item in a list. I think that's much more robust than using the index. Yeah, that would be awesome. I would appreciate that. I think the first thing I would do though, if I were you, is just like look at least like read through the quick reference sheet, just so you kind of understand like the scope of remake. There's not like a lot here, um, but like just like the different powers of input.js and the different powers of output.js, because the I would want to like keep it in sync with that. And also, you could look at this ticket here inside of the public board, because this entire roadmap is public. So you could kind of just look here for like what I'm kind of thinking about how it would fit in with the rest of the template. Or sorry, the rest of the framework. Um, but I mean, if you just want to like, if you just want to give it a shot and not even worry about any of that stuff, that could be cool too. Um, I just think that it's like in order to make it, yeah. I mean, just play around with it. Just yeah, let me know if that's what you decide to do, and if it's not, that's fine too. Okay, so we've got this tutorial thing going. See if the quality is there yet. Nope. Hopefully I didn't record it at 360. No, I don't think I did. I think it just doesn't. It's not updated yet. Okay, so yeah. I don't know. I've done like a lot of brainstorming around the unique ID thing, and I think it's a good idea. Hey, ice cream codes, how's it going? Um, I think it's a good idea, but I also need a way for it to work without IDs, because I'm running into this problem right now where um, even if I just like want to edit like a single item, how's it going? I don't think remix files are being put in the right place. I had to symlink a few things. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, you might be right. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. Um, where are you using it in a custom framework? Or are you using it using like the to-dos app to start with? Just trying to run the examples project. So the example to-dos app? Okay. Let's... Oh, you tried TaskFellow? Okay. Um, let's see. So I guess I'll go to here and I will download TaskFellow into a separate. Okay. Yeah, I'll check it. NPX digit. What does that do? So let's go into terminal. We'll go into downloads and task fellow master, and then npm install. Npm run dev. It looks like it's okay. Yeah, I don't know. I think, no, I mean, I downloaded just I downloaded just like this. I mean, I'm not saying you don't have a problem. You totally have, yeah, I do have npm packages globally installed, but yeah, that's probably the problem actually. Um, Let's look in here, package.json. Yeah, but see, I put all these in dev dependencies. These are all the ones that I would think it would be. Live reload, node mon, parcel, concurrently. Here. So it's installed as an npm package. And then in public, it's imported. Yeah, that would be helpful because I would like for. I actually did experiment with building, like how it was built with rollup, and I'm not like an expert at that, so I could have messed something up the other day, um, or it could have just always been messed up. What? So you don't remember what you had to symlink? Huh. I wonder what it could be. Um, what could I do? Could I? I guess I could like try to get it running on a separate machine or something. That shouldn't make a difference. Yarn versus npm. I think they try to be as interchangeable as possible. So if you do like if you do like yarn run, it should run the scripts, right? And if you do yarn install, it should install the dependencies. I use npm. Are you using yarn? I'm trying to think. How could I? Pretty sure you used npm. So I could test this. Uh, in the cloud somehow. I forget, there's paper, something paper. It's like paper something company. This isn't going to give me anything. Paper space, that's it. Paper space. So this will let me like rent a computer in the cloud. And then I can test it with like a fresh machine. I guess I could also like use a virtual machine, right? Are you on Windows? That might be reactivation. That might be the thing. Might be Windows. Do 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 do. Oh, you're on Linux. Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, that could be it. Do do do. Let's see. What do I? Yeah, I guess I'll check. No, I don't want to check my email. I'm gonna put the stream on secret for a second, and I'm gonna check my email. so I can reactivate this cloud account. Okay. There was an error confirming my account. Jeez. I just want to test a package. I guess I'll use like a VM. Let's look at Ubuntu virtual machines. My computer is actually going to crash if I do this, right? Because I'm going to be running OBS plus Chrome plus virtual machine. That's not a good idea. I do have a Windows machine right here. I could try to get it set up there. Okay, let's do that. Let's turn this way. Shoot, don't disconnect from the internet. You guys still there? Okay, good. And it's 404ing on index.js. Okay. Let's see. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that's happening. Okay. So the page loads, but none of the JS works. Let's see. Can you guys see me? Oops, I'm still hiding. Okay, cool. So you get to see everything in my room, my messy, messy room. There's no right way to point to point this camera that isn't showing how messy I am. So let's point it at my Windows computer, and we will we're gonna download it here. Okay. That's good. Yeah. I'm like totally scared of something popping up that shouldn't. Okay, so we will go to GitHub, Panfora, and download. And then we're gonna unzip. Okay. And then we're gonna go into downloads. We're gonna go into, oh wait, I don't want to download Remake. I want to download TaskFellow. Okay. So I'll download TaskFellow. Now I'm going to go into TaskFellow, and I probably don't even have npm on this. Okay, I do. Npm install. I have a very old version of npm on this Windows machine, but it looks like it's working. It's looking for public dist index.js. Huh. Oh. Weird. Maybe it could be like a Linux thing where like it interprets paths differently. Like I'm probably not like doing a path join correctly or something. Okay. So yeah, it looks like it's working on my Windows machine. You guys can see. Oh no, you can't see. Totally can't see. But yeah, I mean, it worked with my Windows machine, as far as I can tell. which is weird because I would think if there would be problems, it would be on Windows. Let's see. If you could like send a screenshot, that would be good. So you said it's wait, you said it's looking, what did you say? It's forwarding on index.js. Oh, the nunchucks file. Huh. Okay, yeah, that's totally possible, I guess. Just wait, you don't have. Oh wait. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense then. And you don't have that path. Okay. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. So it's not going to create. So even though in package.json, this dev task is telling parcel to export to public disk, it's not going to create that folder. And I think in my git ignore, I'm ignoring disk. Wait, you're missing parcel? What? Oh. No, dev dependencies aren't optional. I mean, you need them in order to build the project a lot of the time, right? Is that not proper? Should I include it as a regular dependency if it's just required for building the project but not for like the live server? So did you do an npm install, or did you do like a special command to only install regular dependencies? Really? You did okay. Huh. Does npm install not install dev dependencies? The thing that sucks is that I installed. Yeah. The thing that sucks is I installed all these things globally, so I can't even tell. Like that kind of sucks. npm install dev dependencies. Ah, wait. Did you use the production flag? By default, npm will install all modules listed as dependencies. With the production flag, or when in the environment variable set to production, npm will not install modules listed in dev dependencies. Can you check your node env? So if you do like, what is it? I forget. I forget how to print an environment variable. How do you do it? That's not set. How do you print an environment variable though? Oh, there we go. I know things about computers. Okay, so it's not set. Weird. I mean, I think they should be installed. Does anyone think that I should move the build dependencies up into the regular dependencies? I've never seen that before. Like I thought that the build tools were only supposed to be dev dependencies. I think that's true. Okay. So you're saying that I should add them? Flip is not a dev. What's flip? Oh, flip coder. Um, I'm gonna just double check. I do trust you. I trust you. Huh. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know. I'm gonna just um, should parcel be a dev dependency? How am I running the script? The nodemon slash parcel stuff? It's in the scripts for the package JSON. It's npm run dev. Jeez, I'm like learning way too much about this. I just want to be like a front end developer sometimes. Um, I need it for production. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It kind of seems like here they're saying like Webpack and Babel should be development dependencies. Yeah, I'm glad it's working, but I really want to figure out, is this what I should, what should this project have? Should I have added this? Oh, yeah. No, that won't work. Yep, and that should be in the documentation. Oh, yeah, I did. I added it. Um, I should probably have like a warning or something, right? Be like, don't just npm server.js. Actually, this won't even work, really. No, I mean, it's kind of my mistake, to be honest. I mean, I should have clearer instructions and I mean, I think I'm right about the dev dependencies though. I think these should be here. I think these are ones that you're actively using in the code. I don't know, that's just how I've always learned it. But okay. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'll update the README or something. Um, and I should also update this. I should remove this because that doesn't really work. Or wait, would it? Oh yeah, it should work. Wait. Oh, it's because you didn't build it. Okay, okay, okay. So yeah, I should probably have like a different. Yeah, this is fine. I think having the start there is fine. I should just also have a build. Um, and then this one should be like without nodemon and all that. It should just have the parcel. Ay, ay, ay. And then how do I put npm run inside scripts? I don't know. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Okay, so it's just npm. What does the dash dash do? You can pass options to the command you are using in your npm scripts by adding the dash dash. Like, is like executing exofix. Okay, so I think npm run build, so I'll do that here. Jeez. So I'll do that here. npm run build. And we'll save that, and then let's try it out. So we're gonna do npm, oh nope, we don't wanna go in there. I'm gonna go into task fellow. Oh jeez, I went into the same one. Oh, because we're in the downloads. Okay, GitHub, and then task fellow. Okay, good. So now we're in here, and let's run npm run dev. See if it still works. Looks like it's broken. Or no, it's working. Okay, so now if I change something, I don't know what to change. I guess I'll change the home page. It's not reloading. Wait. I think I even got it wrong. So parcel, I believe running parcel like this is gonna just, I think that's gonna watch. Let's see, like parcel build. Yeah. So parcel production. Okay, so then we want, let's just try this. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I think it should work. Out directory, and we shouldn't need this option anymore. Well, no, it's not gonna block because I'm running these with concurrently, so I think it's okay. Okay, so let's do npm. Okay, but are you saying just do this? Oh, you're saying, oh, okay, yeah, you're saying if it's gonna watch. Okay, so that looks good. Our map file is gigantic. That's crazy. That's only for development. This is still bigger than I would want it, but it's okay for now. Okay, so now we've got, yeah, so now we've got the ability to build, but we've also got the ability to watch. And in the README, I should say something like warning. Don't just run node server.js because the JS won't get built, won't get compiled, won't get transpiled. JS won't get transpiled. Use npm run dev instead. Okay, so now if I go to GitHub, go to task fellow, now we've got a build, we've got start for node server. I guess for start, what we could do is I don't know what start should do actually. Start, I guess that's like if you're on a live server or something, right? So I guess that's fine. It's gonna assume that it's already been built. I guess it could be. We could do like npm run build and then like and node server. Start should do what dev does. Is that true? So what do you do when you're like trying to what like how what does it mean? What do you? I'm so tired. Uh, Instead of so yeah, without the live reloading. Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to do. But should it build it? I guess it could build it, right? I don't know. Probably not necessary. It should probably already be built, right? And then just node server. And so node server, so we're not going to do live reload, we're not going to do node mon, and we're not going to do parcel. I guess that's okay. Okay, so let's check GitHub. And let's actually, so we've got an H1, an H3, and we'll make this an H3. I'll say yet here, because this is like the next thing I want to do is add real user accounts. So we'll do that, and I will be right back, you guys. Sorry about this. Okay, I'm back. How's everyone doing? Um, let's see. I'm gonna sit down and continue working on this. Update the README for these projects. So everything's working for you now, Flipcoder? Okay, so let's look here. We got that. We got build. We've got this. Okay, so we'll just say updated README. And we can say end scripts. Push that out. Let's see what that looks like on the live site. It doesn't look great. um, I feel like it could look a lot better. Okay, let's have it edit it on the site. Okay, so we'll say um, get this app running, and we'll do that. Say like note, I guess, or like important. And then I wish there was a way to create space here. I don't think you can just do spaces, right? I wish I could preview this. Whatever. No, you can't just do... How do you do new lines? I don't know how. Markdown, new lines, line breaks. Okay. Dun, dun. I guess we could just use BR. Hmm. Do. Okay. I think... Wait, what? How did this guy do this? I think BR. Okay, so let's go back to the README. We'll edit it. And after the import, we're going to just put in some manual line breaks. And then we'll say like Remake.js. Okay. I'll commit that. And that's great. That's a lot. That's a lot of white space. I don't know. I don't know how to format readmes correctly, I guess. I'll try one more time. Okay, so let's use 3 line breaks. Let's make these H2s instead. And let's make each of these H3s. Okay. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Get that, Bunny. I just think that if the README is easy to use, then more people will test it out, and then I'll have more of an idea of which features need to be added. You know? Let's delete that. Okay. I think that'll be fine. And the thing is too, like updating this README is nice because it'll update all of the other READMEs too. Like I'll just copy and paste this into the other READMEs. Okay, that's fine. Well, let's update the task fellow description. So we'll say a can, I think it's called Kanban. A Kanban web app built in Remake.js. So the backend, the next thing I need to do is get user accounts working. That's going to be a big project. I'm probably not going to live stream that because I'm going to need total focus for that. But I have a list of things here. So I need to like add Mongo, add a custom Mongo library that I've already built, add some environment variables for connecting to Mongo, get npm installed, express session, passport session, sign up page, sign up route, login page, login route. And then at that point, I should be able to like use the user and just like add data to the user. And then for security purposes, I need to strip some potential Mongo commands from data that's being passed up. Since we're just using it, we're just like pretty much just passing it directly to Mongo. So we need to make sure no like commands can be entered. And then and then that should be good. Then at that point, the focus after we have user accounts done, the focus is going to be about deploying apps easily. So I'll probably write up a couple scripts to make it easy to deploy to DigitalOcean. And I know that's not the normal part of like a framework, but I want it to be pretty easy to get started with Remake. So my ideal is like you start up, you start up the server, you build your web app, using your custom design. It takes you, like a few hours to a few days. And then you can get a DigitalOcean instance set up, type in a few commands, and you have, SSL, HTTPS enabled, um, auto renewing, custom domain name. Uh, your DigitalOcean droplet is locked down, has like a firewall installed, and you have a web app running on the internet for $5 a month. That took you, maybe a few days to set up. That's kind of my goal. And then I want to build a bunch of web apps with Remake using all of my domain names and just like deploy like a new web app to the internet once a week, probably. That's my goal. So yeah, user accounts are next. That was probably more than you imagined. I was gonna say. I am a little tired right now. I gotta say, I really am. Um, this has been a little bit of a long project. Oh no, Flip Coder. Um, multi-user stuff. So, uh, so how would you imagine that working? So like data's attached to the DOM and Remake. I guess if everything has its own ID, I mean you're gonna have to diff one DOM object against another DOM object, and then insert that into the page. I'm sure there's libraries that do that. It just sounds like a lot. I mean, you can just merge them based on the IDs. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we could probably. I I don't know. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, multi-user stuff is not my top priority. If you like started working on it, I wouldn't be opposed to that, and I would like try to help as much as I could. But right now, my major focus is to get this publicly released. Show people what you can build with it, and like make it super simple to get started. Like um, yeah, okay. Well, yeah, I mean, like my ultimate goal for this is that like you can sit a 9-year old in front of a computer, show them Remake, and they can build their own web app in like an afternoon. That's my ultimate goal, and like emphasis on like the 9-year old who's just getting started coding, who doesn't know anything about building web apps. If they can build a web app, that would be awesome. Um, and then I'm thinking, if anyone could build a web app, no matter who you are, I think that's like my ultimate goal. Sullivan, welcome to the stream. This is the slow-paced, lazy stream. You can see I just been on this GitHub UI forever, because I'm feeling a little tired. There's probably an easy way to bind the IDs without it being too difficult. Okay. Yeah, I think brainstorming is definitely the right way to start. And if you want to like run some ideas by me before you start implementing, I think that could avoid some like potential misunderstandings. But I mean, whatever. I'm all about experimenting, and if you come up with something cool, that could be cool too. But um, yeah, yeah. I mean, that could be cool. Let me see. I have Discord. It's probably not too hard. It's like free, right? You can just like create a new server for free or something, right? I do not know what this means. Okay, so let's add a server, create a server, remake. I guess we'll just do remake. Oh, I do have an icon for this. Or wait, what did it say? Minimum size or maximum? Okay, minimum size. So let's go into. I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys. Let's go into here, and then we'll get the biggest image. Um, okay, 512. Good. Whoa. Oh, cool. Um, streamer mode. Oh, cool. Wow, OBS is so cool. It's so advanced. Streamer mode gives you a quick and easily accessible menu to hide sensitive or personal information when you're in the middle of streaming to your fans. So can you guys see my Discord? Like, can you see what I'm doing right now? You can see it? Okay. So, oh, this is hidden though. That's cool, cause streamer mode is enabled. Wow, that's so cool. That's so cool. Okay. So I'm gonna paste this here, and for anyone who wants to join our Discord that we just created, um, and I'm gonna make it. Should I make it expire? I don't know. Probably not. I can probably expire it manually later if like we're getting bombarded or something. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, oh, I'm actually talking in this right now. If you want to double hear me. Okay, how do I get out of this thing? No. Guys, I'm old. I don't know how to do anything. Okay, disconnect. There we go. No, Discord's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. Hello, everyone. Nice. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh yeah, I was talking about all the plans. Ooh, okay. Let's update the readmes. I was updating the description for this. Kanban flow. Yeah, it is Kanban. Okay, a Kanban web app built in Remake.js. Uh, video tutorial here. And oh, by the way, Solvin, I don't, well, I don't want to like put anything on you that you don't want to do, but I do have a tutorial that I created this morning that goes over everything we did yesterday for creating a Trello clone, and it's only 30 minutes. So I don't know if I'm selling it or not, but you can create with Remake, you can create a website like this. Let me show you. Da, 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 da. Oh no. Yeah, it's a website like this. This is the one. What is happening? Okay, there we go. So it's like Trello. So you can add a stack, you can add new items, you can rename these items, you can rearrange the stacks, you can drag items from one list to another. If you add enough stacks, it'll scroll off the page, and if you like drag a stack while you're at the edge of the page, it'll scroll. Um, it was super easy. So yeah, most of the work with the dragging and dropping was done by an amazing library called Sortable. So if you go, yeah, this is how to make the stack sortable. This is everything it took. Yeah. The tacks were harder because you can add new stacks, so then you need to like re or not you just need to make the new tax list sortable whenever that's added. But yeah, I go through all that in a 30-minute tutorial. And I also posted that on my YouTube. So if you guys want to check it out there instead, you can go there. I should probably post that one. Well, so it's a good idea, but it increases the bundle size. So like whatever the bundle size of sortable is, uh, then we're gonna increase remake by that much. I think having like a plugin would be a really good idea. You know, like you install the remake sortable plugin and then everything kind of just works. Yeah, yeah, definitely. I'm in full support of that. I've never built a web framework before or something that other people are contributing to open source. So I don't know how to do plugins, but if you want to add support for that, you can, or I will eventually figure out how to do it as well. But yeah, let's look at how big is this. I don't even want to know. Why don't I want to know? I should want to know this. How big is this? This is such a cool library. Yeah, 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 yeah. That would be definitely very cool. Um, do 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 do. Where is sortable? Ay ay ay. Sortable.js. No, that's not what I want. I want, where's the CDN version? Can I click on this? Oh, I can. There we go. There it is. Okay, let's see how big this is. I don't even know why I care that much, but if it's like gigantic, I probably shouldn't use it. 42 kilobytes. That's not too bad. I honestly love this library so much. Like if it was like 80 kilobytes, I'd probably still keep it. Um, okay. How do I get rid of, like, I want to like click on the X for the downloads. Community showcase. Hey, how's it going? What does that mean? um, this was, yeah, okay. Um, okay, let's go to, oh yeah, I gotta go to my GitHub again. Okay, so let's go to GitHub and let's go to the Trello one, Task Fellows, and let's just replace this creepy looking link with the YouTube link, which everyone will recognize. Okay, video tutorial here. Bum ba da bum. I really want to build user accounts, but I don't feel like I have the concentration to do it right now. You just have the user download it and pass it in the constructor. No need to include it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, totally. Yeah, that's what you're saying with the knit thing. Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense. So definitely not what I want to do right away though. Right away, I just want to get user accounts working. Um, but yeah, not right now. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do right now. Solvin, what are you up to? Fill the chat with wonderful comments if you want. Um, Man, I feel super bad that I'm tired actually, because I am not very engaging right now. I need like something to focus on. If I had something to focus on, then I think I could be more engaging. It's pretty simple. Okay, yeah, I think that's probably the thing to do. Um, yeah, I think that's probably the thing to do. Let me, you've been looking at destructuring versus object assign because the wife's colleagues are being butts in a code review that is taking forever. Oh no. Um, Object assign. Huh. That sounds interesting. Um, aren't those very different things? They're being paranoid about some mutable thing on the state in Redux. Oh, yeah, yeah. Well, you're not. That's like you're not supposed to have mutable state, right? On in Redux. I do that though. Um, well, yeah. It creates new properties and assigns. That's oh, huh. Interesting. Yeah, I think I use so like I use Vue.js and I use like a data store for that. And I definitely don't follow the best practices. Um, yeah. Whew, okay, so let's go into, I don't know why I want to update these readmes so much, but let's update these readmes. um, let's update that readme and let's update, what? I don't have a readme for Blipcat? Are you serious? Blipcat needs a readme. MD. Um, yeah, it's been a long week, and then I just didn't get a lot of sleep, and it was mostly yesterday that took it out of me. Like I was just working from the morning until late at night, and I went to bed at midnight still thinking about Remake and just like planning things out. It's just not a good strategy if you're gonna if you're like want a long-term sustainable, you know, work schedule to like burn yourself out. But sometimes it's really hard because I'm just like so focused on a project, and I'm just like, oh, also it's super warm here. I just realized that I'm like sweating so much right now. Um, it makes me really tired. Yeah, especially when you're on a roll. I mean, it just seems impossible sometimes. Like I don't even know how to stop sometimes, you know? Like like I'll be like, "Okay, stop brain. That's okay. Like we don't need to focus on this right now." And my brain will be like, "No, no, no. I have a new idea." And I'll be like, no." And then it'll be like, "Yes." And then I'll have to listen to it eventually. I mean, or not. I feel like the better strategy is to not listen to it, to your brain, and to just relax in spite of it sounding the alarms. Writing it all out on notes and leave it alone till the next day. Yeah, that's usually what I try to do. But like, so like I'll write out problems and then I'll write out like potential solutions, and usually that's like enough, like if, but sometimes I'll write out problems and solutions, and then I'll think of a better solution, and then it'll be like, write me down before you forget me, write me down before you forget me, and it'll just be this little like ding 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 in my head. And sometimes it's not even that great of a solution, but sometimes it's really good, and sometimes I'm proud of it, and I'm glad that I wrote it down. Yeah, well, I mean, if you look at the the Trello for Remake, this is getting a little overwhelming for me. Luckily, this is the done list, and this is getting bigger. And this is like the done brainstorms, which are nice. But yeah, there's other stuff too. Okay, so let's see. What do I want to do? I want to just really quickly update. I updated the READMEs, but I didn't update the package JSONs for all of them. I don't know why I'm being so weird, so whatever about this. Um, okay, see you soon, Solvin. Good luck with the state in What was it? Redux? In Redux. Good luck with the state in Redux. Okay, so we don't actually need sortable in the to-dos app. Although we could add it. Um, okay, we don't need that there, and we'll just say remake to-dos. And we'll save that. Update package JSON. I just added that single line, the build thing, which is whatever. And we'll go into blipcat, and we'll say your name is blipcat, and you got build, and you don't need sortable either. Wait, what? Oh, I'm still in remake to-dos. Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. Blipcat and don't need sortable. How do most web apps handle the state changes? Um, I think it depends. If you're using Firebase, I think it probably uses WebSockets. I think. I don't really know what Firebase uses under the hood, but I think it does. Um, I think a lot of people use WebSockets. Yeah. And usually there's some kind of like framework on top of them. I know there's a lot of databases these days that handle this automatically for you. Like if anyone here is interested in using like React or Vue.js or something like that, there's this awesome library. It's going to take me forever to find because I like too many things on Twitter. Jeez. Where is it? Okay, I'm going to just scroll all the way down, and then I'm going to search for database. There we go. So this is a cool project, and then there's also a related one that's, I think, open source. So I'm going to find that one too. And this handles like all of your state for your front-end app. This one. So this one's really cool. This like you just okay, so like look at this. Look at how simple this is. So like you use Firebase, you set up your database, right? You just add the config, and then this is what you can do with your app. You can, instead of use state, you can say use space, and this will tie in with a remote database, and you have the to-dos and the space, so you can like just instantly add a to-do, um, or I guess edit a to-do. I'm not exactly sure even how this works, uh, but it basically makes like editing data in a React application very, very easy. I'm tempted to say they copied they copied Remake. No, they totally didn't. No, but it's as simple as Remake. And then this is the same thing. So this is a database that's kind of like Firespace, except you don't have to use Firebase, and it's not released yet, but it's yeah, I don't know. It's super simple. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll post it in the Discord. This one and Firespace. I don't know. I should probably post it in the chat too, but it's a Discord only feature. Sorry guys, anyone who's not in the Discord. But yeah, no, anyone who wants to be in the Discord, you can go to this link. There you go. Okay, so what was I working on? I was updating these. So we got GitHub, we've got the package JSON file. We updated this, pushed that. So blipcat is working. To-dos, got it. And what's the Trello clone called? It's like TaskFellow. TaskFellow. Done. Okay. So now I'm going to add all these guys to the remake documentation. Oh man, you got a fan? I'm actually so jealous. Yeah. There's like an air conditioner right outside my room. I should really open the door so I get some of that beautiful cool air. Ooh, nice air. I'm still streaming. Um, huh? Yeah. Um, yeah. It is nice to have a little cool air come into this room. Okay, I should wake up a little bit. Yes, that is my wife. um, I'm not. One of my streamers says, sorry, one of my chatters says, "Hello, wife." Yeah, she says, she says that's nice, and she says hi. She says hi like this. Hi. Um, okay, so um, let's go. What is it doing? Uh, oh yeah, I want to add links to TaskFellow and Blipcat to the main Remake.js. So we've got Blipcat, link to that. So we got Progress Tracker, we got TaskFellow, and we'll go to Remake.js, and here, um, okay, we're gonna edit this README, um, and I guess we'll add like another section down here, and we'll just say like example apps, like try one of these example apps. I'll say one is TaskFellow, and one is so I have three. Um, oh, not for testing all of the features. The closest we've gotten to testing all of the features is TaskFellow, but Blipcat does a decent job too. Um, and then what else gonna do? Where are the to-dos? There we go, to-dos. Okay, so we'll say try the example to-dos app. I think that probably shouldn't be the first step, you know? I don't know. Fine, it'll be the first step. It's just I already wrote like a second step that's referencing TaskFellow should be first. Like in the examples or in the how to get started. I feel like it shouldn't be in the how to get started, right? But I'm fine putting it first for the example apps. Yeah. Well, I think like once I get it running on a live server with like real user accounts and I can like point people to it, I think that at that point I'll have it like featured very prominently at the at the top. But I think right now I don't know. It's a good point. It is a good demo. Um, yeah. Let me think about it. So we'll say to-dos app. Uh, what is Blipcat? Blipcat is a progress update tracker. There's actually a bug with Blipcat right now that I should probably fix. And then this one is a Kanban app, I guess. Kanban board, to-dos app. Um, should I say web app after all of these, or is that self-explanatory? Say, try out these example web apps. I'll say built with Remake. Okay. Uh, yeah, so I was just telling people that if you go to this YouTube tutorial, I did a 30-minute recap uh, today because someone on Product Hunt actually asked me about it. So if you want, you can go here, and there's just like a 35-minute recap of the full like hour and a half that we did yesterday. Um, I think it turned out pretty good. Okay, so Kanban board, to-dos, progress update tracker. Um, I think taking a screenshot of TaskFellow would be a good idea. So let's get it in screenshot ready shape. So delete all these examples. And let's pretend this is a real board. So let's say like, should we say like Christmas shopping or, yeah, absolutely. I'm like really happy that you're interested. That's really cool. Um, what's like a good thing? I guess we could do like um, startup. It could be like a startup thing, startup list, or my projects. Yeah, okay. Let's do my projects. Okay, so my projects, and then we'll do um, I don't know. I need ideas. My projects. Uh, they could be really silly. Could be like build something. Learning piano. Okay, learning piano. How about like installing an air conditioner? I want to make this one like a million steps. Oh no, this this button, it overflows it. It reveals that this entire web app is a sham because this letter overflows. Why is it doing it? Yeah, just hide it. Just hide it. It's not broken. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then this one we'll do. Sh what should we do? It should be like incredibly absurd, I think. Like learning. That's not absurd, dude. what the what the heck? Um, how about like feed? Um, what would it be? Feed something. Construct fairy home. How about feed fairies to cat? That's good. Okay. Learning piano, first step is obviously um, uh, what would it be? Scales? Okay. I was gonna think of like I was trying to think of something maybe funny like collecting keys or something, and then you assemble the keys into a piano. I don't that would whatever. That's stupid. Okay, basic chords. We're like super fancy. This is a super fancy web app. Rhythm. Okay. Once we have those three things, we're all done learning piano, right? Installing air conditioner. We're gonna say, uh, um, this has to be like so many steps. So we're gonna start off with like go to Home Depot. I think they sell air conditioners. Uh, talk to Kevin because we know the Kevin at Home Depot. Um, ask for a discount because you know his brother. Oh no. Wow, we're just really revealing all of the bugs on this app. Okay, I gotta I gotta fix that. Yeah. Um, that's super embarrassing. I wasn't even expecting to see that. Okay, let's see. I feel like we can blame this on Spectre, our CSS framework. Um, oh, you know what it is? I bet it's because we have white space no wrap on the parent. And so it's inheriting that. That would be my guess. Yeah, it's inheriting it. That's so weird. I didn't know white space no wrap is going to be inherited. So here we can say white space whatever the default is. What's white space default? Normal? I guess normal. So let's, in the tag, let's do white space normal. And then this will refresh. Maybe? No? Okay, good. So that looks good. Now I want to fix this one too. Install an air conditioner. I mean, just while we're at it, right? Um, so this card title button. So this button's floated, and then this. I guess we could just set a max width on this, honestly, right? There's like, you guys don't think that's dirty or anything, right? Oh, the other thing we could do is float left. No, that that doesn't work. Wait, if we did, no, that just doesn't work at all. Yeah, let's just do a max width. That's fine. So we'll do max width 100 pixels. Wait, why is it overflowing it? Oh, because of the white space no wrap. It's the same thing up there. Okay, so stack name. Okay, so you know what, stacks? You're terrible. On the stack, we're going to say white space normal. Okay, so let's remove it from the tag. Let's put it on the stack. I can't believe I'm saying stacks, packs, and tags all the time now. It's because of you guys. Okay, there we go. So now it's working. Stack name. Yeah, so that's right? Yeah. So now if it gets too long. Okay. No, but it still looks awkward, so let's just delete this. Okay. But at least it wraps now, right? So we can say like learn piano with Amelia, and it wraps. So good. We fixed 2 bugs. With a single line. Okay, so we're going to say ask for a discount because you know his brother. And it has to be at least this many. Uh, um, what's the next thing? Um, I guess like insert what Kevin tells you here. Yeah, but we can't make it multiple choice. We have to assume it goes one way, right? So we can assume that, uh, we'll assume that he doesn't, well, yeah, we'll say like settle for 5% discount. Um, and then here we'll say like maybe like, how about like drop, accidentally drop air conditioner on foot while trying to load it in the car. So sue Home Depot. I like it. Um, uh, and we'll have another settle here. So we'll say like settle for. Well, we'll get back at Kevin. I think we settle for a franchise location, and then hire Kevin. And then what should we do to Kevin after we hire him? We could just make him install the air conditioner. Although we have 2 more steps at least. Um, settle. Is this clear? Maybe it's not clear. Settle for uh, a for owning a Home Depot franchise location. Reward Kevin? Okay. Sure. Pay Kevin for dropping the air conditioner and setting the plan in motion. And last step, how are we going to install it? How does this get to us installing it? Okay, I like it. I'll install air conditioner. Good, good, good. Nice. Okay, feed fairies to cat. Uh, Send daughter into the woods alone. Um, have her make friends with the fairies. Trap fairies. Solvin, I'm very sorry. Microwave fairies. Feed fairy mush to. What's the cat's name? Kibbles? I feel like Kibbles is the name of some cat food, though. Is that too dark? Is that too dark of a timeline? Did I lose all my chatters? Oh no. Yeah, I don't really like being so mean to fairies either. But the cat has to eat. Um, okay, so that's good. Okay, so wait, but this is our demo, right? Maybe we shouldn't have this on our demo because I want to take a screenshot and then post it. This is probably too dark. These are good plans. No, we have to. I mean, I'm fine with feeding the fairies to the cat, honestly, but I think we should make it less dark. So maybe it's like, I don't know, like just simpler. Like find fairies under a rock. Uh, Feed them to kipples. I don't know. That's fine. Okay, so we had a much darker timeline, Salvin, just a little earlier. Just a little earlier. I'm glad you didn't catch that. It's pretty bad. Okay, so let's screenshot this, like this. Oh no. I mean, to be honest, like you're a mod on this stream, so you should probably have. Oh, good. Well, you should have reprimanded us if we were misbehaving. I have to quit out of chat or something, or not show notifications. I'll be right back. Oh man, I don't want to miss any chats, but I'll be right back. I just have to take a screenshot. Um, okay. You guys better not be misbehaving. I'm serious. Don't be saying anything weird. Solvin's there, so she'll ban you. Um, where's my chat? It's still starting. Okay. There we go. Rubble. Okay, that's pretty dirty. Um, okay, so uh, let's get our screenshot. So go, whoa, it just said a bunch of people joined, but it's the same people. Commander Root might have joined, I'm not sure. Hey Commander Root, if you just joined. Okay, let's edit this in Sketch, because all we need to do is crop it, I think. And we will crop it like this. Oh, the mouse is there. I guess it doesn't matter that the mouse is there, but we can just delete it. Oh no, I can't click on anything. Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so we deleted the mouse. Cool. It probably should have like a logo or something. Yeah, I think that's probably true. I should probably have a different notification chat thing, but I actually looked for a long time trying to find one, and there's not a lot of options on the Mac. Okay, so let's export this. We'll call it task fellow. And then I think, what did we exported that into here? Okay, so we should just be able to drag this in here. Huh, that didn't work. Oh wait, did it work? How do we add? I thought I could just upload an image into here, but I guess not. Oh wait, no, because it's my README. It's a local thing. Yeah. I'm thinking like it's like a pull request or something. Okay, so I need to upload. Yeah, I need to um, put it into the remake folder. So let's put it. Let's grab remake. Oops. Don't put it in the repo. But I have a docs folder. I could put it in. I could just throw it in here. Why not put it in the repo? I think it's fine. I mean, I could just upload it somewhere else to like S3 or something, but if it works, no. I mean, why would it, yeah, but I don't know. ImageGur could do something weird. I don't know. I don't trust sites like that. I've seen enough of them go down, you know? Yeah, I think it's fine. So I think from here I can uh, point to it. I forget how to do it in how do I do it with Markdown? Image, images. Oh, yeah, that's true. It's fine for now, though. I mean, um, yeah, it's fine for now, I think. Hey, Chandu16, it's going pretty good for me. Um, I'm adding some documentation for an example app. Um, I just reminded you because I'm so bad at it. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, it's definitely a super useful skill. I definitely haven't mastered it. Definitely not. But it's definitely super useful. Do I have the late? Oh no, I need remake. Yeah, I remember links because Reddit does. Reddit needs Markdown for links, so I remember links. It's just square brackets followed by parentheses. Chandu, how's it going? What are you working on? What are you interested in? What do you like to do? Or stuff. I don't know. Uh, let's push this, and then I think we can fetch. Do I have the latest in the README? Oh, wait. Did I never update? I never updated the README. I'm just like editing it. Okay. Let's copy that just in case. And then we'll update it. And then we'll go here. And then we'll fetch and pull. So now we have the updated README. I guess I could put the screenshot right here, right? So I'll just put, we just met last week, I guess. You forgot. I did, no, I remember, I know I don't remember you. I have a bad memory. I really do. Um, I'm sorry, dude. What if you tell me what we talked about though? I'll like instantly remember you and probably remember the whole conversation. Docs, and we're gonna do. What did we talk about? Did I? Were you learning React or I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. Just tell me what we talked about and I'll remember. PNG. We say task, fellow, screenshot. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, you're. Wait, no, I don't remember you. You're not the. You didn't have you had the same name, right? Because I did have a horse butt lover in here. You're not a horse butt lover, are you? um, Apparently, horse butt lover's sister made his username for him, and he really just wanted to be a horse lover. So I don't know if that's much better, honestly. But no, you're not. Yeah, you're not. I'm really sorry. That was really rude. No, I think okay. You asked about jobs and stuff. Uh, Chandu. What did so I forget. I actually still forget you. You asked about jobs. It must have been briefly. Did we talk for a while? I mean, I kind of remember your name. Yeah, yeah. It was like horse butt lover 14 or something, and he changed. He like said he was 14 years old. I actually felt really bad for him. Um, so we just talked briefly. That would make sense. Okay, so let's post this, see if it works. Maybe it works. Task fellow screenshot. Um, I gotta say, it's like so much easier to work sometimes when like there are other people watching. Um, okay. No, you can feel free to ask questions. I feel bad that I thought you might be horse butt lover, so you could probably ask me anything, and I'd probably try to help as much as I could. Yeah, Sullivan always has the good questions. Okay, so update README. I'll just commit that. But yeah, we're all interested, Chandu. If you want to share what you're working on, um, or what you're learning about, let us know. Nice. Uh, yeah. Cat task file. I guess I'll make screenshots of the other ones here too. Because why not? So we'll go down here. We'll say remake to-dos, npm run dev, refresh. .NET Core 3.0 and Angular, TypeScript, and MySQL. Nice. Oh, C# too. Okay. No one chat for 1 second. Boom, got the screenshot. Okay, you can chat now. Okay, screenshot. We're gonna do the same thing with this. I do blog. I actually, I haven't blogged a lot lately. Oh, are you asking Solvin? So if you go to David Miranda, I don't actually blog like a ton lately, but I have blogged a lot in the past. So if you go to davidmiranda.info, this is my website, and you can see, I think this blog's no longer online. I have this like fantasy story blog. I think this is still up. Yeah, this is like my adventures in building a JavaScript application. I have day 1 and day 3 here. So that's terrible. ThinkLens is like my philosophical blog. My favorite thing here, where is it? Oh, it's on the second page? How do I get to the second page? Oh no, maybe it's this one. Yeah, I love this article. I wrote this a while ago. Um, Actually, I was teaching that class in game development, but yeah, you're right. After day 3, I did just curl up in the corner because I I wasn't able to teach very well. Um, I also have another blog. I forget where it's at. Nice. Um, what's the domain name? Blog. I remembered it. To start writing blogs. So, yeah, what's the domain name? Yeah, games would be definitely cool. Yeah, I think streaming does help a lot. Do you have anything there now? No, not yet. That's a cool domain name though. Chandra Kanth? Chandra Kanth? Is that how you say it? Um, if you if you have some like extra money that you can spend on your blog, um, I don't I don't know if you do, but there's this service which costs $3 per month, and it's really really easy to use. All you have to do is put some files in your Dropbox folder, and it'll automatically create blog posts out of them. And you can create them using Markdown. You can put images in there if you want. Everything's just uploaded automatically. Makes it super super easy to create a blog. Out of all the things I've found, this is definitely the easiest to use. Okay, so here's my other blog. I think it's here. Yeah, okay. So here it is. So there's Remake.js Part 1 and Remake.js Part 2. And it's mostly just a stream of consciousness. Yeah, this is with Blot. Yeah. It's and they have all different kinds of like templates too. So like it's pretty nice. Let's try this. Install. And you can use even like a custom template. Yeah. So this is actually a nicer layout because it doesn't just overwhelm you with text. Yeah, it's super. So let me show you like what it looks like in Dropbox. So you go into, I think it's apps, and then blot. Yep. And then this is all it is. It's just text files. And you can see like at the top, I just have a heading, and then I just format everything with Markdown. And so like I can just format a code block like that. Yeah, you can modify styles, so you can upload your own theme even. So you can fork a theme, right? So they have a button right here, and then you can, I think, upload your own template. Um, yeah, I've never actually like used a book, but I think it would probably be really smart. Yeah, Blot is my like the favorite thing I've ever found as far as blogging goes. But there's Ghost too. Ghost is nice. So yeah, this website looks really good. Um, this book. I think you'll learn a lot just by trying to get started though. The hardest thing about blogging, in my opinion, is keeping it going. If you blog like once a week, every week, you're gonna learn so much and you're gonna connect to so many people. But it doesn't matter how much other stuff you do if you don't stick to a regular schedule. It's not gonna work. It could be every week, it could be every month, but you have to like keep up with it. Um, but if a book helps you, then I would say definitely get it. Yeah, I mean, if you like, the best thing you can do right now, as far as like, if you want to release your own projects, or you want to get, attention for a project, or start an independent business, just start blogging right now. Start connecting with people. Build up like an email list. Sign up for like Mailchimp and have an email list that people can sign up to. And then, if you have an idea in the future and you want to get it out there, you're going to already have that list that you can just you know uh, talk to, right? Yeah, I think blogging is a great way to do that. Blogging, I mean, that's part of the reason I'm doing live streaming, is to connect with people, and uh, yeah. Oh, because wait, you can't uh, you can't collect people's email addresses for a newsletter. What wouldn't be in compliance? Why? If they sign up for newsletters, you can send newsletters, but you can't market to them technically, unless they know they might be marketed to. Yeah, but I mean, like if you have a newsletter that's like things I'm working on, and then you release a project, and you're like, okay, and now I'm working on this thing. That's not. That's fine. That's what they signed up for. I think that's okay. Um, okay, let's export this. To dos. But I mean, Sullivan, I think it would be okay if it was just like you're following a newsletter about my life, and then I tell you about, an update to my life that I'm working on a new company or a new project. Wouldn't that be okay? Okay, so we have to-dos. We just need blipcat now for the screenshot. So let's go in there, npm run dev. I mean, not that you have to be an expert on it or anything. Oh, we have to make, oh wait, I didn't even realize, I didn't even check what the to-do screenshot looks like. Oh, this is fine. Build a spaceship, go to the moon, build a cheese factory. Oh, we should delete that arrow though. Oh yeah, it's just the way you said it was like, well, you have the list so you can send it. Oh. No, I've never tried HackerOne or Bug Bounty. I think that it's cool though. Like I've watched videos of people trying to make money that way. Um, I think it's pretty hard, but if you're talented, you could totally do it. And it's pretty exciting work because you get to like play around with low-level technology. Um, okay. You had to implement Council for Work. It's painful, but we're the government of Canada, so rules are harsher on us. Yeah. Ooh. Okay, so I want to update this. Progress update. So I'm going to say, oh, for some reason this is not expanding to the width. That's annoying. But that's fine for now. I could fix that in a second. So we'll say went for a long walk, meditated, ate a banana, streamed for 3.5 hours, built some fun projects. Overall, really productive and fun day. Save. Okay, so then we're gonna say like create a video tutorial. Stream for 3 hours. Buy, or we'll say go grocery shopping. And we'll say like watch some TV. And we'll uncheck that one. And we'll check those ones. Okay, so that's good. So we'll screenshot this. And we'll go to Dropbox and screenshots. We'll drop this here. On a new one. We'll do that. Okay. Do that. Oh no, don't want that. Artboard, resize this down to that. And we're gonna delete this mouse. And da 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 da. There we go. Another screenshot. Okay, so we'll say blipcat. Okay, so now we've got the blipcat screenshot. And we're going to copy these into Remake.js, into the docs, paste them in there. And for the README, we'll do this. So say blipcat, screenshot, and we'll say blipcat and, oh wait, that's the to-dos. To-dos, and we'll say remake to-dos. Okay. Wish I could preview this somehow. I bet there's a way. Added more demo screenshots. Okay. If you guys have any feedback on the README, let me know. I guess let's not make these list items. Let's make them headings. And we'll say to-dos, project, progress update, tracker, project, flipcat, and Kanban board, task fellow. Okay. We'll just say update readme, push. And let's add some nice styling. So I don't know what this will look like actually on GitHub. Those arrows. So maybe I'll add like actual like emoji arrows. Emoji characters. Get emoji. Arrow, and I don't know if arrow is the right thing to use here. Maybe code? No. Computer. Web? No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You're good. Okay, so site. I think computer, or I don't know, maybe just a smiley thing. Or I guess I could have a different one for each. Yeah, why don't I have a different one for each? So let's put the Kanban board first. Then we're going to put the progress tracker. And then, yeah, definitely. Okay. So, we got those. We want the Kanban board. So I think, let's look if there's any like board thing. Nope. Maybe a list? Nope. That's funny. Santa Claus pops up when you search for a list. Objects. Objects. So we want some kind of Kanban board thing. Framed picture wouldn't be bad. But I think, like, yeah, this looks better. Or like a sticky note, you know? That might work. Let's see. Oh, card index, that's not bad. Or spiral notepad. Clipboard. Da, da, da. Do we have a sticky? No. Do we have a note? Note, note, note. Memo. Dollar. Purse. Notebook. Open. We're gonna go with open book. Copy and paste. So we'll copy that. We'll put that for the Kanban board. Task fellow. So progress update is going to be like to do. We'll search that. There's no to dos? Okay, well, let's search for check. We'll do this one. We'll copy that. Got that. Okay. Oh, wait. No, that would work better for the to dos. Okay, so progress update tracker. I feel like that's maybe. Yeah, maybe it could just be like an activity. Like it could be like biking. That'd be good. So let's do that. And um, word project. To-dos project. Okay, let's try that. Update readme, push that out. Let's look at what that looks like. Oh, for some reason I think I left the arrows in there. Yep, did not mean to do that. Update readme, push that out. Okay, refresh. Boom. So now our readme looks a lot nicer. Build web apps quickly, how to get started, try one of these example web apps, Kanban board. I guess we could say IE, task fellow, and IE, awesome. Flipcat. Thank you, Flipcoder. Okay, so yeah, I think it's a lot friendlier now. Now I just got to get like the docs site working. Okay, cool. So I'm going to, just so you guys know, I'm going to stop streaming soon. I'm going to just fix a bug with this project, and then I think I'm done. As you can probably tell, I'm a little tired, so I need a little break. But it's been awesome hanging out with you guys. Let me see. Yeah. You guys are talking about algorithms. And cool. So Chandu, you're looking for a job and you have 2 years of experience. Have you worked at a company before? Or would this be your first? Okay, so we'll close this. Close uh, that, and let's open Blipcat. Let's see what's happening. So when I first click on the check mark to uncheck it, it does nothing. And then the second time it works. So let's look at this. And I think it's just because the... No, that's working. Whew. So true, true. Um, okay, so I gotta figure out what's going on here. Go into partials, go into task, data.json is complete. So it starts off as not complete, but that's fine. And it's rendering with John's data. So this is set to true to start off with. And if we look at the data, ah, okay. So it's defaulting to, huh. Oh, okay. I think it's because checked isn't set to, so let's look up nunjucks checked. Checked. Nope. Attributes. Or like, there's no checkbox? Nunjucks checkbox. Hmm. Um, yeah, I don't know if you want my feedback. I haven't really been too involved in this conversation, but um, I think just working on as many projects as you can, and I think Salvin mentioned like pair programming. I think that's huge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think that that would be amazing. Um, but I think like from my experience hiring people, I look for people who are able to figure out problems and not for people who like know know as many things. Like if they have it memorized, that's great, that's fine, but it's more important if you know how to figure stuff out. So that's just my 2 cents. I would just work on as many projects as you can and just release as many projects as you can. That would be my advice. Um, Definitely. Okay, where is... Ah, okay, well, let's just try... Um, Wait, Flipcoder, you work for Google? That's awesome. Whoa, you're talented, huh? That's awesome. Oh, you did an interview with them. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's still really cool. Um, okay, checked is gonna be equal to this. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think this is gonna work. So we're gonna look at this one. Yeah, that's really impressive. So we're gonna do this, dot checked, true. And if I delete this and refresh, um, it's going to be false. So if I put it back, I refresh, this one's going to be true, but what about the next one? It should be false. Ah, it's true. Jeez. Nice. Okay, so checkboxes. box. Type name value. Oh, checked. Huh, that's weird. That's super weird. You have to do that? Are you serious? Okay. So I guess I have to do like this. If task is complete. Like that. And then end if. That's annoying. Okay, so got that. And now if I save and I refresh, now I'm thinking if I check this once, it's going to uncheck. If I check this once, it's going to check. If I refresh, boom, it works. Okay, I fixed the bug with blipcat, I think. And let's copy this. We're going to refresh and click that. That again. Nice. Okay. Oh, I should finish one more bug. Okay, I'm almost done streaming, guys. It's gonna be like probably 5 or 10 more minutes. But you guys are welcome to hang out here. You're also welcome to hang out in the Discord channel if you want. Discord. So this is the link to the Discord if you want. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, you can just stay. I don't know if you guys want to continue chatting, you can stay in this channel, or you can go there, or I think you can access Discord through a web browser. But yeah, it might be blocked or something. You probably, yeah, it's probably not the best. But yeah, just so you guys know, just so you have a heads up, I'm probably gonna stop streaming in about 5 or 10 minutes. Okay, cool. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to do is just make sure or figure out why this inline edit area isn't expanding to the full width. So if I inspect this, that's small, that's small, that's small, that's small, that's big. What's the width of this? The width is 619. What's the width of 280? So why is this one so small? I think because I don't have width 100% on it. Okay. So the width edit container, I guess, could just be set. So if I just go in here, go in to input.js, go into editable attribute, go all the way down here, and type in container. Hopefully I'm not breaking everything. Let's start up TaskFellow real quick. Make sure, just like do a quick test. And I'll link in Remake, so I'll do npm link Remake.js, and we'll refresh this, and make sure that this got the right styles. So we'll go up to the edit container, min width, it did not. Go back, it's not getting the updated styles. So let's rerun this one more time, maybe. Refresh. Look at this, edit container. Oh, maybe. Maybe in task fellow I still have the old CSS. No, I don't. So the CSS is being added by remake. Let's like comment this out real quick, save it, and then comment it back in and save it. And then we'll refresh. Container. Still not working. I think you have to add GitHub link for this project and Twitch and description with the Discord link. You mean like in the Twitch description? Yeah. So like here? Where should I put it? Like in the... But where? Like in the title? I guess I could do that. Edit panels. Where's the panels? Man. Maybe it's in the channel. There's a toggle. It's below the video. Oh, this one. Oh, cool. Huh. This is cool. Yeah, I'm new to I'm new to streaming. Um, okay. So what do I add? Can add latest followers. Oh no, I have to configure it. Okay, sure. Activate. So at the end, this one? No, there probably is. What are you saying? Click on the plus. Oh, this one? Text. So we'll say like description or something. What did you suggest? You said add a get description. Yeah, okay. So let's say like description or like stream description. I will say working or okay, we'll say GitHub, and I guess we can actually link to the actual GitHub. Discord. And something about what you're doing. Okay, so say making like fun web apps quickly with Remake.js. Say we built a to-dos app, I've been working on it for about a year, kind of on and off. I've been building like other things at the same time and working full time, but for about a year. To-dos app, a Kanban board, and a progress tracker live on stream within just a few days. Remake.js, custom framework. Should I say like that I've been working on for 1 year? We can try that. What does it look like? Man, my hair is a little weird, huh? I need a haircut. Um, okay. I don't know, I guess that's okay. I don't know why the links aren't going anywhere. Can I use, oh, it supports Markdown. Okay. Um, well, I guess I can just link the word GitHub then. I guess I'll make them list items. Let's try that. Refresh. Boom, nice. That's pretty good. Okay. I guess that's okay for now, right? I guess I'll link this Remake.js too. Okay, cool. Hey, thanks, Chandu. That's really sweet. I like it. Okay, and I can update that as time goes on. Yeah. Okay, so for some reason I updated Remake and the styles aren't getting inserted, even though I'm doing an npm link to Remake. So I guess I'll go back out into Remake.js. I'm going to do an npm link here. And then I'm going to make sure that I'm doing the right link there. And then I guess let's try refreshing. Still not working. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I might be done for now. I'm like really starting to suffer. But I think this should work, right? Edit container, edit container. I'm inserting these styles into the page. If we look at the top of the page, or no, it should be around here. If we look right here, these are where they're being inserted. The container doesn't get it though. So I'm just trying to change the width of this to be 100%. And I'm inserting these styles when the page loads, but so this is in Remake.js. Oh, I know what it is. I know what the problem is. Thank you for asking because I wouldn't have figured it out for a while. So it's just because I didn't build. I'm not like running the watch command. So I just have to say build or watch. So I'll just do npm run build. And now the page should refresh over here eventually, I think. Or not. Let's see. Okay, now it's with 100%. Perfect. So now it's expanding. So now that should fix our other bug. As well. Huh. Okay. Yeah, so let's go back to the other project, TaskFellow. Oh wait, are we in TaskFellow? Yeah, we're in TaskFellow. So let's go back to Blipcat, and then let's link up, geez, npm link Remake.js, and then we're going to do npm run dev, and now we're going to just confirm that the bug has been fixed over here too. There we go. When we open this, it's full width. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you guys. Thank you all for stopping by. I really appreciate it. I will be streaming probably next week. I want to find a way to do it more often, like for like a couple hours every day. But for now, I'm just streaming Thursdays and Fridays from around 11 a.m. to 2 or 3 p.m. I'll see you guys around. See you guys next time. Bye.